Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the September edition of From the President's Desk. As we enter the last few days of the Postal Service's fiscal year 2020, I want to once again thank each and every one of you for all of your efforts during this very trying year. While for many of you it has been very difficult to manage your offices these past 7 months with all the COVID-19 pandemic issues, the challenges actually started earlier in the fiscal year. During peak season in late 2019, many of you were faced with parcel volumes like you had not seen in many cases ever in your career, or in the history of the Postal Service for that matter. Now, over the last 9 months, you have seen volumes many days that rival any day during peak season. You have had to take extraordinary measures to make sure that the packages are delivered and delivered in a timely manner. I know that in many cases you are not told often enough by your managers how much you are appreciated for what you and the employees that work with you do every day. So I want to say thank you for all you do every day and all you have done in 2020, and I want to wish you an early happy new fiscal year 2021. Many of you are wondering what is happening with the National Performance Assessment, or NPA, program for fiscal years 2020 and for fiscal year 2021. As of today, no final decisions have been made regarding the program for either year. Last week, I sent a formal proposal to the Postal Service related to what I felt should happen to be fair to all of the EAS employees that have given so much this year and who deserve to be recognized for those efforts. At the present time, that proposal is being considered along with a number of other options, and I do not expect to hear anything until sometime in early to mid-October on what the final decision will be. We should know what the decision is prior to the release of the final fiscal year 2020 scorecards toward the end of the month of October. It is important that you know what is happening before those numbers come out, and you need to make a decision as to whether or not you will be filing for mitigation due to factors that may have affected your final score. As far as fiscal year 2021 is concerned, we are also still in a consultative phase on what will happen next year. With FY 2021, as with FY 2020, with all of the uncertainty right now as it relates to the COVID-19 pandemic and everything associated with this national issue, it is difficult to make a lot of plans. Also, with the new restructuring that is taking place in the Postal Service, the organization is looking at how that may or may not affect what type of goals are laid out for next year. I assure you that as soon as I have any information that I can share, I will do so. However, remember to keep your focus on what are the items that you can control and take care of those issues, and as much as possible to put those items that are outside of your control out of your mind for now at least. There are enough pressures on you on a daily basis without spending your energy on anything other than what is before you for the immediate future at least. Earlier I mentioned the mitigation process. Hopefully we'll be able to come to an agreement with Postal Service headquarters that will lessen the impact on all of you, and we will reach a point that you will not feel the need to file for mitigation. However, if that is not the case, you need to make sure that you are prepared for whatever may come. With that said, I want to remind you that in the Learning Center on our national website, unitedpma.org, we have a video on the mitigation process. It would be a good idea if you feel this is a road you may have to go down for FY 2020 that you take the time to look at the video. If you go to the website, you will find the link for the Learning Center under the Resources tab and the Educational link. From there is a link that says Enter the UPMA Learning Center. When you get into the center, you will find the video entitled Unit Mitigation Process Overview. The video is just over 8 minutes long and contains some very valuable information that you will find helpful if you need to go down this path. You need to make sure you are prepared before the time comes to actually do the filing. For all of you, I would encourage you to go to the Learning Center to check out the many video presentations that are available. We have videos on a wide variety of topics on issues that you deal with sometimes on a daily basis. The nice thing about the Learning Center is that the videos are there for your use when it is convenient for you, and you can watch them when you want. Also, you're able to print out the PowerPoint presentations that was used to produce the video, so you can take notes while you are watching the presentation. The Learning Center is one of the many benefits you have due to your membership in UPMA. The National Executive Board has set the dates for the National Convention. The convention will be held October 28th through the 30th, 2020 at the Marriott Grand Hotel in St. Louis. The board has made the decision that due to the current health and safety regulations that the size of the convention will be limited to up to 2 individuals per chapter who will be able to participate either in person or via Zoom. However, with that said, as many people as wish to may view the convention via Zoom. However, we will be limiting who can speak during the convention to just those 2 individuals that have been registered by their respective chapter presidents. Also, please note that if you are an active member of the organization and you are designated as one of the 2 people representing your chapter, or if you just want to view the proceedings while they are taking place, that you need to make sure you are not on the clock and that you are not using Postal Service equipment to do so. There has been a request that we make a copy of the convention available for people who are not able to watch it live to do so at a later date. I am working with the company that will be providing the live feed to see what we can do to make that happen. When we get everything set up, we will post the information on how to access the Zoom feed on our website, so you will have it available to you. Once again, thank you for your time, and I look forward to addressing you again next month.